Hey, how is everybody doing? Saturday night. Man, those days are really flying. It's already 4th of January. Crazy. It's really going fast. I didn't play at all today. I had those two white boxes from last night. I researched that and that was it. I didn't really felt kinda there is no events, man. What are you going to do? You can only do duels. And that's kinda it. Okay. Yeah, sure. Only 8 to go. Man, I really need to do something about that cooler on a PC. I can really hear it. I think it's hearable now. I brought the phone closer to PC. I don't like it. Sure. 5 to go. Yeah, so I guess we need to fill up those slots. Would be nice to get the golden legendary box. Hey, base. Happy New Year, base. All best wishes. Good luck, good luck. Oh, base. I was expecting that. It's not the first time you're doing that. That's okay. Only kind of shows you're really true face. So I'm okay with that. Oh, what a joke, man. What a joke. Yeah, I guess that's the rule. If you cannot beat them on a normal way, just hit them and hope they cannot catch you. Yeah, base. Sad. I don't understand what's the joy in it like. I mean, There are other games, I guess, where you kind of like this destruction derby or something like that, where you kind of hit the others and try to win that way. But Formula One is not one of that kind of games. You kind of have to drive clean, and yeah. Sadly enough, we don't think the same. Not all of us think the same. So, Maxi, thank you. Alles goed, jongen. Lekker genieten van je weekend. Man, I can't wait for that highlight event with 3 rounds. What is it, in 7 days, 6 days, something like that? At least you can do something, kinda. You have a kind of goal. Je bent doodmoe, ja, ik kan me voorstellen. Ja, is wel gezellig. Ja, toch. Met kids bij, zeker weten. Oké, that's one. We need 3 more of those. Dan even rusten. Good game, buddy. Thank you. When is it? On 6th day, yeah, it's kind of in 7 days. 6 days and 14 hours. Yeah. Oh man, we don't have a Monaco setup. I guess we have to draw with that. I got Dennis. Ah yeah, sure, why not? Why lag, man? Oh my god, middle of the corner, I had to brake so much more. I had to brake so much more, yeah. Oh man. Yeah, let's get those 40 something, 48, we need those, man. Kinda have a lot of things to upgrade, we cannot upgrade it. Kinda want to do some testing with the handling and with the lightweight, but kinda need a lot of resource points. Man, that ventilator is really going on my nerves. From PC, I really have to figure out which one is it and I guess replace it. Okay, so we need one more box. Rudy! What is up, my brother? Rudy in the house. Okay, good luck, Rudy. Success. I don't think that's Rudy driving. Cannot believe he's losing that much time. There is no way. There is no way that's he. No, there's no way that was Rudy, man. Look, like 8 seconds. No way. Okay, so we got our boxes here. I guess we kind of have to research those two regular ones and then in 2 hours do 2 more duels or just research the other twos. But it's kind of nothing special. So we kind of need a lot of parts, man. Like, okay, not that one, but look at that. It's 5,000. And we basically need to upgrade handlings for Monaco. So that's 5,000. 14 of those, 16 of those. Yeah, they're kind of close to each other, I guess. And a lot of other parts, man. Look at how many parts. We will kind of need 100,000. But yeah, I guess we will get there some time. I guess. So yeah, what are we going to do? I don't know, man. The 3 tracks. Which 3 tracks? I think Silverstone. What else could it be? Maybe Baku, Silverstone, and Suzuka. Baku, Silverstone, and Suzuka. Hey Rudy, was jij dat net? Miklos, of course, sure. We are here to help, definitely. Oh, how did you lose so much time, man? You was losing a lot of time, man, like a lot. So, shall we do that again on Silverstone, like McLaren, Ferrari stock? You started the game again. You stopped playing a year ago and now you're back. I see new parts in the game and my car is not as great as before. What can I do? Okay. You have to play as much duels as you can. But the most important thing, you have to have decent settings and setups. So, settings speaking, I'm using steering and I'm using auto acceleration. Steering sensitivity on +10, you don't have to tilt that much to make the corner. If you have it on a 0, you have to tilt more. Assists wise, the first and most important thing, brake assist off. That's very important. If you use brake assist, you will lose several seconds of more. low steering, medium stability, but you can also do full stability and then work your way down. Setups wise, you basically have to go like this and you have to press aero and put your 8 best parts on, and if you don't have an aero booster you basically have to play duels, as much duels as possible to go all the way to the Elite 4, where you get unlocked other 3 legendaries. Once you have 3000 trophies, you will be eligible to get the Aero legendary. You need the Aero. Aero is the most important. So save your credits, don't use your credits on a fast research or stuff like that. Don't go in a shop and buy those small ones. You kinda need to save as much as you can, and if you don't have 1500 then buy the one from 450, but only once you reached Elite 4. Don't buy it before, because you will not be eligible to get the legendary, I guess. I don't know if it's the fastest, but that's the one I'm using. Yes, official. You have to check that clip I put on Hockenheim ring. And yesterday I drew China. In China the differences are even bigger. 2 legendaries. Oh, very nice. Yeah, it can happen sometimes. Adam. Hey, Adam. Oh, you're welcome, Miklos. Anytime. And basically you have to practice a lot. Rudy. Ayo. I think he make mistake and he call accidentally. That's nobody, Rudy. So do deliveries make you faster? No, livery doesn't make you faster. I'm using the one livery that only 10 people got, but it's kind of same. It really makes no difference. I'm using that livery. But the cars, the regular cars, like McLaren is the fastest, Alfa Romeo is as fast as McLaren, and then other cars, I don't know, I don't have them all, but Ferrari is basically one of the slowest. But Ferrari is just tiny bit faster than a stock car. It's tiny bit faster than a stock car. So yeah, let's see what can we do in Silverstone, I guess. Jax! Are you not sleeping, Jax? It's kinda almost morning there, I guess. What time is it? Like 3 p.m., 4 a.m., 3, 4 a.m. How are you doing, Jax? Yeah, so let's see, what can we do? Not really sure. I guess under 15, you should be able to go under 15. I guess that's decent for a first lap. We did lost in the last sector some, and in the second and in the first sector. But hey, 1:15:47 first try, man. That is really decent. Spel klopt niks van. Ja, je belde mij per ongeluk, maar ik kan nu die berichtjes niet lezen omdat ik aan het streamen ben. Maar ik dacht, ik neem wel op. Ik dacht, je wou wat zeggen. Nice, enjoying coffee. 5:10 a.m., man. Oh my god, that cooler is really going on my nerves, man. I can really hear it. I don't know if you can guys hear it. I bet you can. I'll have to check that out. Man, that's a lot of noise. So I don't know why I'm thinking if I hit it, it will stop, but kinda. I guess the stupid way to try to fix something. Ja, is goed, ik kijk wel. Bye bye, guys. But I'm betting Rudy saw totally something different. It's not the first time I was racing somebody and in my screen is a whole different scenario that happened in his screen, you know. I had several times people coming, hey, but I won in my game and on your stream you won. How can that be? Yeah. Yeah, I will look. Race you later, Rudy, race you later. Yeah, everybody will take part in official in a highlight series. It's like for everybody, not just for a certain amount of people. But it's kind of nice when you have something to do. Right now, you don't have. What do you have? Duels. I'm not really feeling to play duels, to be honest. So that's basically the only thing you can do. We are kind of this. We are doing this out of boredness because we are getting bored. When they release that highlight thing should come, they should like release it 3 days to go. Why do you need to release it like 2 weeks to go or whatever it was? That's way too long, man. It's just tease you. Look, if there's something else is open and you can play, sure, but there's kind of nothing to do. Yeah, that's 20.1 is not good. We need like 19.5. Yeah, you see, the Rudy is now saying the same. Yeah, was it something like that, Rudy? I'm assuming, you know, because I had that case several times. In 6 days and 13 hours. It's still kind of long, man. 6 days, almost 7 days, man. What we gonna do 7 days? At least with events, you know, you had something to do. You can always try to improve something. And the duels also, you can play so much, you know. But yeah, I'm also kinda, I have to be honest about it, but I'm really disappointed in those yearly results, they didn't took any fake times out, and that's why kinda I'm assuming it will be same for the esport qualifier. So I'm really disappointed about that. Like why they didn't took those fake times, man. There are even screenshots of it. I mean, come on. There's so many tracks fake times, man. They didn't took nothing out. Oh, you see, the Rudy is saying, yeah, it's true. Really weird. I won from you and you won from me. So basically, he won in his screen and I won in my screen. And kinda, I won big. Like, he was like, I think 8.3 seconds behind. That's a lot, man. I said straight away, no way, this is Rudy, man. It looks so slow. Yeah. But that's what you get when they don't do much about it, man. There is so many glitches and so many things in the game that should be fixed, like that really, really need to put some attention on it, you know. But like, there is no communication with Codemasters whatsoever. That's a shame, man. It's a really shame. Really disappointing. And kinda they not saying, you know, like I don't know, man. I really don't understand what's their game, kinda. What's the thinking, you know, about everything. Like something is really wrong, man. Nice, very decent. I was too late with that. Come on, man. That cooler is making me crazy. It's really starting to make a noise. A lot of noise. That's decent. It's a good. Fourth is too slow. You kinda need to do it in very high fifth. Sometimes you can do it in sixth gear, but kinda looks better, but it's kinda same. It's hard because it kinda takes time to get on those revs again. Yeah, that's not good. You want to do it gentle and you will not lose the speed. Okay. 15:29. I'm not sure what is our personal like. 15, high 14. Felteristan ready. Hey, Diesel Dan! Happy New Year, brother! All best wishes. Hungaroring, yeah, I draw Hungaroring. I think I drew yesterday or day before yesterday some Hungaroring as well. For Simon. It was kind of interesting in something. How are you doing, Diesel Dan? can do it in fifth, but kinda you can also lose easily control. So kinda rather in the fourth gear, I guess. And the fifth can be done also. I think that was very nice. You kinda need 34 low, like as low as possible. Yeah, that's kinda not really easy. That's not good. That's too much, that second. That's very small again. And that's too late. Man, I'm listening to that cooler. Vroom, 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 vroom. I don't like it at all. Let me go to the sofa, man. Let me sit there a little bit. Yeah, I can hear it from here, man. Yeah, but if I turn off the computer, I cannot see the chat. That's the thing. Maybe I can try to put it on the TV. And it's terrible, it's getting in my head. We have to break there several times, which is not good. I kinda want to go there as smooth as possible and maintain as much speed as you can. Here as well, this is all just steering. You don't need to brake, you don't need to. Kinda a little bit on the late side. I was there like half a second. That's decent. But you kinda want to do it in the sixth. Yeah. 20.78. You lost a lot. Wait, let me see if I can make the chat on the TV somehow. Because I'm really getting crazy of that. I don't know if I may be able to see this thing. Oh, but that's the thing. How can I now see the chat? I don't see it. Why is it that? No, I can only see it like in full screen. No, I cannot wait. Oh man, I'm really getting crazy from that sound. Yeah, like that's gonna help me hitting it from the side. I guess I have to open it from the side and figure out which cooler is making noise. Yeah, I was too late in that first one, and automatically you too late in the second one as well. I don't want to drop there in third. It's still kind of decent. Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame. World War III trending on Twitter. Yeah, I hope there will be no World War III. That would be crazy, man. But it's gonna be a escalation, definitely. I saw on the news between Iran and United States. It's yeah, high politics, high politics. Yeah. Yeah, cause the whole America-Iran thing. But it's not only America, Iran, there are other countries involved as well. But basically, no matter which countries are involved, like, you don't need war. Like, with the war, everything going is backwards. Even for those that wins the war, they also have losses. They also lose a lot of money. You know, to put whole that army, what kind of infrastructure and everything supporting to put those boots, on the ground. You need a lot of stuff, and everything costs money. So war is definitely yeah, expensive, very expensive for both sides. But I definitely believe with the talk you can solve way more. They just have to talk more, and they all have to kind of, here in Holland we say you have to put some water in the wine. With kind of other words, you kind of have to. You cannot just ask one thing and the other asking other thing. You kind of have to find the middle ground. But yeah, that's for us all high politics. Oh, it feels so long. Definitely, I am with you, Jax. I think they had to just do something like, like mid-season, and put like 6, 7, 8 tracks in it, you know, and like mid-season, or not mid-season, but post-season or whatever. Doesn't matter how you want to call it. Just put some random events in it. Yeah, it's a game, but on a high level. It's a high level game. Definitely very high level game. I don't like it, man. I would really appreciate if, like, why war? Why not help each other? You know, if you are more prosperous and you have much more than the poor ones, why wouldn't you help the poor ones? Give them all decent life, you know. But we don't think all same. That's the thing, you know. But yeah, we can say whatever we want, you know, and countries can deny global warming, you know. But believe me, global warming is here, man. Like if I just look on the, like I'm now in Holland from begin 1996, so that's basically 24 years. So I'm here 24 years, and when I came here, the I didn't like the climate at all because it was kind of different climate than in Bosnia and Herzegovina. In Bosnia and Herzegovina, when it's winter, you have like 2.5 meters snow. When it's summer, you have like 40 degrees, you know, 30 plus degrees. So you have all four different year phases. And when I came here, man, it was like rain, tiny bit sun, rain. And then in the summer you kind of have, if you have couple of days above 30 degrees, that's called like tropic weather, and it's like crazy. And there was not much that kind of weather in the beginning, but through the years, you know, if I now look back, you know, like last couple of years, each and single of the years was really warm, man. It's really getting warmer and warmer, so there is definitely something. And not also that, you know, like just imagine Holland is basically beneath the sea level. So if there comes something like huge tsunami or some kind of thing, you know, it will not really good look for us in Holland. Yeah, I wish we have snow here too, you know, like basically like look, we are in January. It's January 4th. Like today was 10 degrees, man, outside. 10 degrees. That's kind of really high temperature for a winter. Right now, it's like almost midnight, man. It's 8 degrees outside. It's 8 degrees and feeling temperature is 6 degrees Celsius. Eh? No wind. You can see 19 kilometers far away. And then look at those temperatures. Sunday 8, Monday 6, and then Tuesday 9, Wednesday 12. Wednesday is gonna be 12 degrees, man. That's crazy. It's like winter, man. Really crazy. Osama. Yeah, I like this game. It's match all world. Give us new experience about driving by versus duel. Definitely. Yeah, greetings, Algeria. Greetings from Holland. Welcome, buddy. If we can help you with anything, you can ask, definitely. There is a clip called Tips and Tricks on my wall, and there are also some clips, setups and settings. You can learn a lot from it. But basically you need a aero based setup and as much aero as you can, handling on second place and driving without brake assist. Brake assist is killer, man. With brake assist on a low, you are kinda losing 2-3 seconds. So between 2 and 8 seconds you can lose per lap if you're using brake assist. So don't use brake assist. You don't need that. Brake by yourself. It's not that difficult. Look, you have a racing line, you look on the line. When the line starts kinda orange, red, hit that brake. Hit that brake, hold it, let it go. You can brake on several different ways. You can just stop it, depends on the corner. In some corners you kinda have to hold for several seconds, huh? When you kinda in the 8th gear and you have to drop all the way to the second, yeah, it takes a while. Yeah, it was there a lot. It's not good. This corner you kinda gently need to steer in and you can keep very high speed. Like that. But we lost too much. That's not good. Victor, you bought McLaren. It drives on rails. I know, man. It's insane how much grip that car has, man. It's unbelievable. Game says it has optimal matchmaking. I don't think so. But the game says a lot of things, They also, if you go and look in the game, they say the factory cars are as fast as stock car, which is not true. They say a lot of things which not true is, basically. But I really kind of feel it's a shame, man. They left all those fake times, man. Oh, that's so shame, man. So I'm really assuming they will leave that Max Verstappen, definitely. That's a shame. But basically, to drive well, you need Thank you, David. Welcome to the channel. Francesco! McLaren and Alfa Romeo are as fast. Same, no differences there whatsoever. They do drive differently, but time-wise, they kinda reach same time, so. Yeah, McLaren, definitely. But I also play sometimes with Alpha. Yeah, David, welcome to the channel. If you want to know something, feel free to ask, man. We are here to help. But basically, to drive well, you need a couple of things. You need to practice a lot. You need to learn from your mistakes. You need to be able to focus. You cannot drive without focus. Like, you really need to be in the game. Like, once you're in the focus, in the zone, there is nothing around you. Just that game and just that track and just those corners and your opponents and everything around it. When I'm driving, I'm just not looking at the track. I'm like tracking many different things. Like when I'm driving quali, I'm looking my times, I'm looking my, I know on most of the tracks, on some places like before the sector time, like kind of my orientation points, and when I see I'm there with certain speed and certain time, I know okay, I'm fast or okay, I'm slow. So you kind of have to get the feeling of that whole track, you know, no matter which track you are driving, you kind of have to master, you have to know all the tracks, you have to use every inch of the track basically. Sometimes you have to make as less meters as you can, but sometimes you need to kind of take it wide to be able to hold the speed and get out of that corner with the higher speed that usually. But there is a lot of things, you know, a lot of things. But practice makes perfect. You have to practice a lot, and as long as you know decent setup and decent settings, you're good to go. Then all depends on you and your level of skill, you know, like it's still kinda, you have to move fast, you have to like brake on the right moment, let go on the right moment. You sometimes you brake and hold, sometimes you tap. Yeah, a lot of things, man, a lot of things. Nice, nice. Very nice, Osama. You can put your own setup, definitely. You can definitely put your own. That's what it's kinda, you have to, you know. Otherwise, you will drive with a zero PI. But yeah, definitely. That tips and tricks gives you kinda most important things. What's kinda, don't spend credits, save credits, drive duals, level up. Once you at Elite 4, you're good to go. You can spend all your credits you save. You will get a lot of decent parts. You will be able to upgrade some parts. So, and believe me, every tiny bit helps, man. Especially the legendary Aero booster, like even the level 1, it gives you 20% Aero boost. So, say if you have 500 Aero, you go automatically to 600. It's a huge difference between 500 and 600. You can say it's kind of 1 second difference, but it depends, you know. Depends which track and like also have a tracks where you kind of need to use that chassis in place of something else what has more iron, only because it has more handling. You also need handling, like with lesser handling you will not be able to hit those corners in high speed as high as you can. And also as we learned in those last 2 sessions we did Hockenheimring and China, you can basically see the difference between the cars. The stock Ferrari is just tiny bit faster than the stock, not by much, just a little bit. It's like really not much. And then if you look how much faster is McLaren, it's like crazy, man. And then especially like you don't see the much different, a big difference on a Hockenheimring, but on a China, my God, we draw like, what did we draw? We draw like 122.58 with stock, 122 something with Ferrari, and like 121.17 with McLaren. Look at that jump, man. It's like 1 second jump between. It's a big difference. And yes, all of three can go a little bit faster, but that's kinda it. It's not that they can go like way faster. And you kinda need to hit all those corners. Not really easy to drive a perfect lap. You will always lose something somewhere. Okay, let's focus. Man, that cooler stopped making noises. I'm so happy. We let go just a bit too soon. But that's the thing, you can also kinda, if it's too late, you know, and you don't, if you hold a little bit longer brake, it will drop the gear down, say, one more gear down. But in some corners you don't want, say, you can do it in fourth and it drops in third. Yeah, it's 2, 3, 4, 10, depends. How far is the next corner and how big is the straight or whatever the next is. But wait, let's have some fun. Let's turn the line off and drive like this. It's a whole different game now. Look at this, man. Whole different game. Hello. No line, nothing. Just drive and go and see how fast you can go. Follow those boards, I guess. We will definitely have to get used to it, you know. We know where we have to kind of brake and everything, but nothing is safe. Why does it show the line? Wait. Why does it show the line? We turned the line off, right? Yeah, the line is off. Why was it showing the line? Man, that was crazy. And I did notice in the other car, I'm not really sure which one. You can I think with Alpha. I think with Alpha you can barely see the mirrors. Somehow they messed that up. That's nice, V6. That's not good, you need to go closer there. Ah, that's decent. I was there a lot. But still, hey, it's not bad. Really not bad. Look at that, man. 16. 1:16:23. No racing line, no. Man, we are like chameleon. We can adapt to whatever we get thrown to us. That's what I like about us. We can really easily adapt to everything. And you just have to be persistent after that. You have to practice. Practice makes perfect. Let's do it. Let's see what you guys want. Oh, League One. Very nice official. I used all the credits for the legendary part. Yeah, McLaren, the best I know. You choices are the best. Thank you, Osama. Thank you very much. Glad we could help, man. That's why we're here. Oh, definitely not some people, a lot of people, man. Like that guy Bass, he's like playing, I think, for a year. I think he's really playing for a long time, and he's still kind of plowing. So it's really disappointing. Like if he didn't learn till now, you shouldn't do that. Like, and he's even in those Formula One mobile racing fan pages. He posts things and stuff like that. But man, if you're still plowing, I wouldn't post at all anything. I wouldn't say anything because the other people seeing you plowing. Why are you plowing? Why are you doing that? Don't do that, man. That's not nice. Like, drive nice. If you cannot drive nice, learn to drive nice. It's not that difficult. But yeah, some people like cannot win on normal way, so they kind of have to understand that. That's the thing we have to understand. They cannot really win on an easy way, so they kind of have to on a dirty way. Yeah, once you know where you have to turn, like when you look like this, you think, my God, what are you doing? But it's still very decent. What too late. Talking and driving doesn't match. But yeah, it's a whole different game, man. Look at that. Or we have to drive like this. This is also fun. Look at that, man. Woo, let's go. Nice, fourth gear. Ah, this one. Lost a lot in that last sector. But yeah, decent, man. Very decent. Oh, you still have a time. I think like 2 days. You can definitely jump. It's still better rewards. And basically, Osama, now, like when the new month starts, like in 2 days or so, there will be a reset. So you will lose some trophies. It will drop you down a little bit. But basically, if you start from day one, to work a little bit by bit, like every time, couple of games, if you can find the time, you can definitely go to Elite One. And yeah, in Elite One, you get the best rewards. And it's not that far away. Like Elite Four is on 3,000, and Elite One is on, I think, 4,500. So it's not that big gap. And also, like, if you are kind of in a mid month, say you kind of started moving somewhere in the middle of the month, that's basically good because a lot of people already played and is kinda above you, so you will get more often people with way more trophies than you. And if you win that game, you get 40 trophies. So you win 10 games, you win 400 trophies. It can really go fast. Grab that, guys. Not really sure what can we pull here. Basically need to connect good first, second and third sector. Something like 19.6, very low, 34. That's not good. We don't want to lose speed. No, why? Good. Yeah, those are kind of valuable tents. Messed up there. Once you start making mistakes, that's it. You're losing focus. Don't lose focus. Don't lose focus. Even if you lose focus, try to force yourself to get back into the focus. Focus is probably like 30%. You know, experience depends, depends how adapted you are. But the experience can bring a lot of percentage to the whole picture. But focus is definitely one of the bigger ones. And practice also. Like you cannot expect if you don't drive much, to drive top times. Maybe if you're super talented and it doesn't take much for you to get back on the horse, but those are like the lone cases, the lonely cases. There's not much people like that. Most of us need to work hard for it, and I'm also one of those. I really need to work hard for my scores. They don't come easily, believe me. And knowing my age, 45 and a half, I kinda have to work as twice as hard just to be there. My reflexes are slower. Everything is slower than kids from 14, 15, 16, 18, 24 and stuff like that. I'm in a big disadvantage there, definitely. Well, I guess my experience makes it up a little bit, and then my power of will, I guess. I'm kind of convincing myself, yes, you can do it. Come on, don't give up. One more time. I know you're tired. Let's go. Focus. I guess that makes difference as well, a little bit, definitely. But a lot of hard work, daily hard work. It's a job. It's a job, definitely. Adrian, welcome, buddy. I'm using my phone, just a regular phone, and it's budget phone, Huawei Mate 20 Lite. It's nothing special. Passion and practice, definitely, definitely. Oh, you have same 20 Lite. Cool, man. It's such a cool phone, man. The battery is insane, man. Like, I'm using this one since I think something like July, and I'm still kinda able to stream on a full battery. So I run game and I run Streamlabs. So basically running two programs, and it's kind of using battery, and I still can, I think, around 4 hours. Like, I started now, but I had like, I think 80%, so it's on 48 now, but we are kind of streaming almost hour and a half. I think I had 80% when I started, not really sure, but I know it was not full. Yeah, cool phone, man. It's really like not that expensive, but really good for that money. I like it. But I would definitely like to have that one. I saw that Rogue 2 phone. My God, what a beast. What a beast. And then with all that accessories. Oh my God, you have so many accessories. That's crazy. But that phone is crazy, man. And then the better one, the more expensive one with the 12 gig RAM, man. That's insane. Like, even my PC has only 6 gig RAM. Oh my God, 12 gig RAM, man. That's insane. And that screen and everything looks insane. And then you also have like a cooler, like an external cooler for it. You can attach it, and it cools your phone a little bit, hold it a little bit cooler. Then you also have different things, joysticks, then also like a stationary thing. Then you can connect it to monitor, and so many things, man. Crazy. Very nice phone. Very nice. And the one 8 gig is kind of 500 euro. It's kind of not that expensive, to be honest, considering it has 8 gig RAM. And the battery is also something like 6,000 milliamperes. 6,000. This one is 3,750. And it's kind of really decent. Like, for me, it's still kind of, even when the battery gets weaker, I will still kind of be able, I think, to stream like 2 hours stream in one charge. But when it started, like in July, it did much more. I do see dropping of the battery that it kind of can do less and less. But yeah, sometimes we recharging it like at least three times a day. Like there was days when I was streaming 3 times a day, several hours a day. I don't like that. You're basically not allowed to make any mistakes. Like if you hit the dirt and you lose the speed, forget about it. Just do the retry. In some corners like this, like you have to try to make as less meters as you can. Yeah, the sixth gear is not good. You kind of want to do it in the fifth, but even in the fourth gear, you can still do the top first sector, definitely. But all depends on your car and on your parts. You know, I'm probably much far away with the parts than some of you guys, and it really does make a difference when your parts are upgraded. You know, like you see the differences here, 210, there 210. You know, yeah, that's not good, man. Losing too much. Oh, thank you, Adrian. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm kinda considering a couple of things, you know. I'm really considering to take a loan and to buy a decent computer and some other equipments I could use for live streaming. It's kinda you really need decent stuff. My PC is like I think 6 years old. And it's really kinda it can do basic things, you know, but it's kinda old and it's showing some, how do you say it, you know, when something is sick and you are symptoms. Yeah, symptoms. It's showing several different symptoms, like, yeah, I'm trying, you know, to take care of it. I do like once in a couple of months I vacuum clean it, you know, but it's still kind of, man, that ventilator, I have to figure out which one is it. I have to change it because it doesn't make much noise, but in my head it makes a lot of noise. Like it's probably in my head more than does it sounds. And also I'm working kinda once I get 1000 subs, I will be able to activate the ads, you know, thingies. And the other thing is you need 4000 hours watched material, but we already have like 5000 something, so that second one is already covered. We just need 1000 subs. But you know, this game is not that popular. That's the thing, you know. I have a feeling if I was playing other game for this long, you know, I would definitely have more viewers and more everything. This game, and also Formula One and Codemasters is not really doing us a favor promoting the game. You know, I expected more, to be honest, and especially when that esport qualifier came out. Like I really thought, man, this is gonna be huge and it will be reports, you know, and everything. And the thing was 2 weeks long, man. 2 weeks long, man. We fought, we draw ourselves to oblivious. I draw myself to oblivious. I don't know how many hours I streamed, but I streamed a lot, man. Only the last 3 days I kinda didn't stream that much because I kinda, yeah, I didn't want to drive Singapore online. I was most transparent guy there, you know. I was like streaming from the day one esport qualifier. I let everything see, you know, like setup settings, how I drive, first track, second track, qualies, races. But then on one point, when the third track, I was kind of thinking, you know, maybe I should do myself a favor and don't stream Singapore, but just do it kind of off stream. And so, because, you know, you have to also understand my side. Like, I don't know how many top guys was watching me, but probably they was watching me, so they can see how I drive and they can see how they can improve. But I wasn't able to see any of them how they drive, so I didn't had nothing from it. So I was kind of thinking, if I do the Singapore just by myself, you know, maybe it will give me a little bit edge. And it would give me the edge if I didn't. I messed up the race 3, man. I lost like almost 3 seconds there in race 3, and I had to take it because there was not much time left, and I wasn't able to finish race 3 in Australia. And if I finished race 3 in Australia, I would took there definitely 2 seconds. So I would definitely make up, and he was less than 1,000 points in front of me on the end. And kind of 4,000 points is something like 16 seconds. So it's kind of 1,000 points is 4 seconds. And I could make that time definitely, but I didn't. So yeah, but I'm still proud, man, what I did, how I draw. And I mean, I'm assuming some 50-60,000 people draw, and I ended up in top 10. That's really decent, man. That is really decent. And not only in the top 10, I ended up in a third place. But if you look also the difference between the third place and say 10th place, there is a lot of thousands points difference, you know, between us. So oh, are you steering with your fingers, Adrian, or are you using tilt? Note 8 Samsung. Nice, nice, Osama. Yeah, practice makes perfect, you know, and doesn't matter which racing game you play, you know. Once you learn how you have to race, you know, you can always implement that knowledge in a different game. Definitely. But it takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of practice, man. Keep practicing, keep practicing. But the thing is, this game is not that popular, you know. Believe it or not, I was streaming this game like several months on Twitch. Nobody came. I was kinda, once I started this channel in June, I was kinda, from that moment I was streaming on Twitch and then clipping there and posting on YouTube. And nobody was watching on a Twitch, and some people was kind of watching clips on a YouTube. Not much, you know. Every begin is difficult, of course, and you don't have much material, you don't have much content, you know. So, but you know, how time went through, you know, it was kind of some remarkable milestones. What I remember is kind of 1.5 month into the channel from 12th of June, 1.5 month later, we had 833 views. And that was kind of, for me, you know, in that time, oh, 833 views, very nice, man. 2 months later, we hit 10,000 views. So 3.5 months into our channel, we hit 10,000 views. And now we kind of, almost a little bit more than 3 months further away, and we have like almost 70,000 views. So we do grow, and we help a lot of people. A lot of people show gratitude, like for everything we kind of doing for the community, and that makes us doing even more, because it really means a lot, when somebody comes and say, "Hey, man, thank you very much, man. Because of you, I became much better," and it makes a lot of goods in my heart. Definitely. 3478 is not good, and that first sector is terrible. That's not good at all. And here you kind of have to steer in a little bit more, but not too much. You can kind of keep it, and you don't hear those wheels. And you see it keeps speed like 330 something, 39. Yeah, there was a couple of them there. Kind of want to keep it there in the 6, but also 550 is also decent. And you kind of want, I don't know, 34.3, something like that, or better. Too late. I hesitated for a moment, and that's what. Thank you, Osama. Yeah, definitely. We have put a lot of content out there. If you like, look on YouTube, really, like just in November, believe it or not, I was kind of counting. Just in November, we streamed plus minus 153 hours. That is crazy, man. That's like a job, and that's like only stream. Like you also have played off besides the stream, and not only that, you have also things after the stream, to do on your clip, to put the text, this, that, it takes a lot of time. If you want to clip something out, it takes a lot of time also. If you kind of want to take it out of the stream, but we definitely put a lot of time in it, and but yeah, not much people is kind of interested in the game. That's the thing. Like I'm thinking, I don't think there is 10,000 daily players. Like the people that really plays on a daily base. There is no 10,000 daily players. Maybe a couple of thousand. Which is really shame, but it's also not a miracle. It's like that because so many mistakes in the game and glitches and issues. And they are not fixing it. And they are also not doing not much promoting, like promote wise, like I really expected from Formula One, to bring it more often in the picture, because if you just think about it, how cool concept it is, you will never have on a massive scale competing with PlayStation 4, Xbox, and PC, because not everybody has PlayStation 4, Xbox, or PC, but everybody has mobile phones. So basically, everybody who has the smartphone is your potential player. So why shouldn't you go out there and spread, and make the game better and make the game more appealing for everybody, attract the people. I would like to see a lot more females come to play, because it's a really cool game. It isn't just a game, it really helps you with a lot of different things. If you just think about it, your hand-eye coordination gets better. your memory gets better, you know, you're learning stuff. You know, there is so many things that helps you, but you're kind of not even realizing, you know. You are kind of developing, playing the games. What I learned, you know, I'm like a gamer for a long time, but I do believe gaming helped me a lot in many different things, you know. Like I strongly believe it helps you um, create a photographic memory, you know, like when you're driving, like if you just think about it, if you break it to the pieces, like when you're driving track, when I'm driving track, you know, I drive and I see corner and I know corner and I know straight away. There's so many information at that point what comes in my head, like how to take it, where, how much, with how much speed, with in which gear, from where, how I have to brake. There's so many things, like it's a whole different level than just playing the games. Yeah, not only by like, even if you don't advertise much, is not that big problem, you know. The problem is there is so many issues, you know. There is so many people that left the game that I saw that left the game, you know, and I understand them and I support them completely because they are right, you know. There is so many things in the game and it's fixable. Everything is fixable, but you have to address those things. And if you don't address and you keep, what they doing is they keep bringing the new updates, and the new updates they bringing the new problems, and they're not fixing the old problems. They kind of fix, you know what they fix, you know, if you can remember, like month ago, a little bit less than a month ago, when was issue with EOS, kind of nobody could come online, and it took like 2 days to fix it or so, you know, while it could be fixed maybe even longer than 2 days, while it could be fixed maybe in a couple of hours. But eventually they fixed it because they had to. But if you look on the issues in the game, there is like so many issues, like fake times, like just fake times, you know. I'm really kind of disappointed. They announced yesterday the leaderboard, you know. And even if I finished sixth place, which is very nice, man, for from so many thousands people. I finished sixth place, but I'm still kinda not really happy about it, having a feeling to celebrate about it, because I know there was so many fake times and so many issues there, and they didn't even bother to look. You know, we even, you know, you just have to look. You just have to go on the leaderboard and you see somebody, most of people driving 16, 116, 117, 118, and some people drive 57 seconds. You don't have to be a brainer to figure out that time is fake. I mean, there is no way somebody can drive 20 seconds faster, or 3 seconds faster, or 2 seconds faster. Like when you see certain amount of people and they drive certain time, and then you see somebody jump out like 2 seconds, how can that be? Only he drove. That's, you already, something smells there. You going to investigate further and look further, but there are always clues, you know. You can figure everything out. You just have to look. You have to put the time in it. That's the thing, they're not putting time in, which is really sad. And I'm assuming it will be same with the mobile qualifier. They will leave that guy Max Verstappen in. You will see. They will leave him in while he had a fake times like 3 seconds faster, you know. But if you look on the races, he was not 27 seconds faster on the end, you know. So that's makes no sense to me. If you 3 seconds faster in the quali, you should be way faster in the races, at least 25 seconds or 24 or 23, whatever, but you ain't gonna lose 27 seconds, no way. assuming for those qualities he drew, I already said that. I'm assuming the only thing I was thinking about it, how he could drive that. And then I kind of thought there was a glitch in a single mode when you drive quali and you press DRS in the DRS zone and then you restart and then you kind of can drive at the DRS on whole track and the cars goes faster. And somehow he managed to do that in qualis. How he did that, I don't know. I don't know. But those times are definitely not possible. Like 3 seconds faster, there is no way. He was in Singapore, like I have in Singapore. On that point was my personal, but maybe with a little bit weaker setup than what I have now. But it was like 1983, and it was like maybe with 1850 setup or something like that. And he drove with 800, he drove 1:19.6, 2:10 faster than my personal best with my personal best setup. There is no way, man. There is no way you can. No, there is no way you can do that. I don't believe you can. Or you have to show me. I have to see it, If I see it, like, show me. Film it and show me and I will believe it. But I know I will see it straight away if is it fake or not. Because if you look up on all 3 tracks, like through the whole that esport qualifier, first you got Australia, then you got the Spa, and after that Singapore. And in each of those 3 tracks, like top was close to each other. There was basically 4 people very close to each other, like in less than 2 seconds difference. And then there was the rest fighting for the rest, And halfway through or so, suddenly he appeared. I don't think I ever saw him before, And he drew those crazy times, but he didn't draw it in the races, Like you 3 seconds faster than me, but we ended up event particular track Singapore, we ended up like not even a second difference, and he should be like 20 plus seconds faster than me, so that makes no sense. Make a tune stock car that's 900 or less and try first and see. Sure. Yeah, we can do that. 900. Yeah, we can do that definitely. Do you have an aero booster? But yeah, I don't think we can easily compare because my parts are higher and I will probably be able to make a better setup with 900 than yours. No, okay. So 900 you said, okay. bit over 909. Yeah. Yeah, I have to lose something. Wait, let me figure something out. What can I remove? So this is 100. I don't know if I want that. I don't want that much other things. What is that? What is that? It's too much. That's not good. What did you say? 900? 900. I don't like that, man. It's too much handling, but that's okay. 863. Let's try with that. What did you draw? What is your time? Official. What time did you draw? Yeah, everything is now kinda have to figure out now everything with how much speed can you go through the corner. Like it's not same anymore as my personal best setup. Okay, that was first try. 119,998. Okay. Okay. And my car is lesser. But did you draw with McLaren or with the stock? Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame, we lost there. Oh, stock car, okay. Okay, let's go out. Take a stock car. Yeah, it can definitely go faster. But yeah, I was with McLaren, so it doesn't count. And also my UC is lower, 863, you know, it's kind of a lot of points lesser than 900. But that's okay, I want to take the challenge. Oh yeah, we have 114.88. That's our personal best. And we draw it in an event. Not that while ago. The event still was kind of drivable. Look at that livery, man. What a beautiful livery that is. Only 10 of those are driving around. Crazy. And this was always funny to me. You see that tires, they are kind of moving. Why are they moving? Like, why can you see Pirelli? Oh my god, in third gear it flies out. That McLaren has so much grip, man, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't think I will be able to come near your tire with stock. Oh, that's not good. Gonna lose there a lot of time. Just in that corner. I already lost like 4/10. can barely make it in the 5th gear, that corner. I'm taking it wrong angle. It's not good. I have to do it differently. Because this car is not McLaren and you cannot do the McLaren lines basically. That's a shame. I lost a lot today. That small store, that's what it cost a lot. It's not good, 4th gear. I think we had 36, 46 in that sector. This will probably be like something like 38. Too late. I was definitely too late there. Look how much I need to brake, man, just to make that corner. That's crazy. Yeah, it is a really big difference between stock and McLaren. What a joke, man. Even not in freaking 5th gear, man. How is that possible? How come we're losing that much time? I lost a lot. Yeah, I think I'm missing volleyball aero. How much is your aero? Official? So, Why? Yeah, once you lose speed, that's it. Forget about it. That's a shame. Yo. What time is it? Oh my god, it's almost 1 a.m., man. Yeah, I'm not gonna end this up very soon. That's fast. I want to do it in the fourth. I want to keep it in the fifth. Lost a lot. Just in that second sector. Yeah, we lost a lot in that second sector. I don't know what we kinda need in that second sector, the third sector. That's it. Let's see those two boxes, if they are kinda almost done. Maybe we can do two more duos and maybe we will get the purple one. It's 10 minutes. I don't think I can. I don't think I can. We still have those other two boxes. We can research that, man. Or maybe later play two. I don't think so. Well, guys, I enjoyed. We had some fun. We drew some Silverstone. It's a really cool track, Silverstone. One of my favorites, definitely. It's definitely one of my favorites. But we kept losing in that second sector, and a little bit in the third sector, and the first sector could also go. I remember I pulled out a couple of times 19.5, not today, but before, so kinda the third corner maybe a little bit wider, so you can kinda earlier go inside in the fourth and hopefully take more speed there. But it's kinda only 1/10. It's not that much, but on another side we are kinda not fighting for the seconds, we are really fighting for the tenths. So 1/10 here, 2/10 there, 1/10 in third sector, and there you go, you lose 4/10. 4/10, almost half a second. It's quite a lot of time. Okay guys, good luck with your games, sweet dreams later. Keep it clean, take care, and race you later.